Last week, I talked about just showing up. And as a reminder, to me, I've defined just showing up as, excuse me, having intention, making a choice to enter a space, even though you may not have defined all the parameters. You don't know really everything to expect. Once you enter that space, all you have is maybe one goal or two. And I have a good example of one from last week. In contrast, Nike has just do it, which is awesome. But for me, just show up means a bit more because it really emphasizes our agency, our ability to make a choice. So, what I've been doing is I've been consciously thinking, okay, how many times have I been thinking about just showing up? Excuse me. Because I realized, they can happen as very intentional, conscious things, and sometimes unconscious things where you feel the tension in your body, the anxiety, or some stress wherever, but you push through or you did something. I think that's an example of just showing up. And I think there's value in really identify all the explicit times when you actually, on some level, decided to take action. So my thing last week, my big just show up moment was I decided I'm going to run. And I used to run quite often. I stopped and I had not done much running at all. And working from home for the past 2 years, like next to none. So I thought, let's do this. Let's show up. Let's tie the laces up. Let's just set a goal and go. Let's not worry about plotting a path. Let's not worry about setting pace goals. Let's just do this. Okay. So then I started my run. And one kilometer is really not that bad for me. It's pretty easy. I used to do I think it was like a 10K in 55 minutes or something like that. But after 2 years and then some of just not running at all, well, I found out that 1K was a bit of a challenge. And apparently at the halfway point, I really felt it. But here you go.
I've only run half a kilometer. Half. And quite tired. Quite gassed. But I'm only doing a kilometer. And I'm halfway through. That's what I'm telling myself. Oh, man, I could tell I'm really out of shape.
Yeah, enough of that. So, I did finish. I think I finished my 1K in 7 minutes, 48 seconds. So what's my takeaway from this whole thing? 1, I did it. I set my goal of running 1K. 2, I learned, that was a big challenge. For me, moving ahead, I think I'll just keep it simple. I realize I don't have to make it too complicated. I just have to be willing to embrace something, as long as it's interesting to me, I suppose. And just set a goal or two, but let's not overthink it. I don't know about you, but for me and my personality type, I believe I'm an Enneagram type 9. But anyway, I tend to overthink, overplan, mitigate risk, that kind of deal. I am liking just embracing all sorts of opportunities for change, things that are within my comfort zone and things that are well beyond. And I suppose once I begin to really become conscious of how often I just show up, I think I'll be more emboldened to show up more often. Again, results may vary widely. We'll see. But for now, I'm happy enough with how things are turning out, even though it's been only really a few weeks since I've been doing this actively as a way to navigate life. So as I go forward into the next week, I'm going to keep my eyes open. And if I do see an opportunity to show up, I'll be ready to metaphorically tie up my laces and to give it my best go. But I wouldn't be surprised if I have some weird surprises along the way. But that's a part of the fun. All right. See you later.